Now to ITME and the Indianapolis International Airport's attempt to keep travelers safe during the current surge. Leaders say they've already brought in extra help. ITME's Jasmine Miner tells us about the precautions put in place.
Well, masks are still required here, so if you're heading to the airport, make sure you bring one. But I want to just take a quick look around because whether you're looking at ticketing or people going through security, it's actually pretty quiet right now. And I spoke to Mario Rodriguez, the airport executive director, who tells me it is not going to look like this pretty much every morning of this week and next. It's going to be very busy in the morning hours. He says they haven't necessarily increased their staffing numbers, but instead scheduled more fire and policemen to help with customer service. And he says this is a response to the number of COVID cases going up once again.
We want to make sure we have more than we need to provide customers the questions, and if they have anxiety about flying or any questions they may have, because the lines are going to be long.
Indy Airport security typically moves pretty fast, but Mario Rodriguez says don't underestimate it when traveling this Christmas holiday.
Even our fire and police are helping out with customer service.
The airport executive director says they brought in extra staff to help out.
We're doing things in a more thoughtful way. We're sanitizing the terminal, like I said, almost in hospital grade levels.
And he says the airport has been adapting since the beginning of the pandemic, whether it's keeping things clean or ordering food.
You could call it from your phone and it'll be delivered to you in your terminal.
He says they're seizing the opportunity to get better, pandemic or not.
There's no reason to discontinue these practices in sanitation and making sure things are kept to a high level of safety for passengers.
He says Indy Airport security does move pretty fast, but of course with this week and next week you're going to expect longer lines. He says especially if your flight is going to take off in the morning, so he says it's best if you arrive at least 2 hours before your flight. I'm Jasmine Miner for WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.